Hi, I'm Phil from Stamford Shepherd's Huts. I've got Renee here, one of our sales assistants. Renee is going to show us a few of the shepherd's huts we have. Now, this is the biggest collection of shepherd's huts for sale anywhere in the UK, undoubtedly, and we're in Nottinghamshire. Let's show you a few of the huts. Renee.
They are definitely ready to go. Let's start with this one, Phil.
Yeah, okay, this is the 21 footer.
Yep.
This is pretty big at 21 feet by 8 feet. And tell us a bit about it. Is it double glazed, Renee?
It is double glazed, and it's ready to go, more importantly.
Yeah, okay. And this is like a beautiful teak wood, is it?
Yes, it is teak.
So we've got a teak wood here with the doors and windows, and I love this. You've got this lovely handrail for stability.
Yes, you
Something
do.
to hold on to. That's great, isn't it?
Yes.
And I guess you could have a balcony with this, couldn't you?
You can. And they also come in different colors. I think you can get it with a beige or this color right here.
Yeah.
The grey.
So you can have any colour. Okay, it looks like there's some pretty serious wheels on there.
Oh, yes.
Cast iron. And I noticed that it's got a steering turnable chassis, which could be useful.
So you can place it anywhere you need to, and you can move it quite often if needed.
That's really useful, yeah. Let's look at another one. So here is an 18 footer, very similar. This has got a PVC door and windows.
So Phil, tell me a little bit more about what comes with the shepherd's huts.
Well, these you can have a balcony of a range of different sizes, which are all galvanised. Okay. And of course you've got this composite type decking really, or tread work. So this is galvanised. Okay. It will last for a very long time without any maintenance. Okay. This is teak wood. Yep. So for safety, we've sort of put a standard, a side balustrading on now. Okay. And again, it's all low maintenance. It's all galvanised. Okay. So that's really useful to know.
And this comes with included into the price.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. All included in the price. Yep. You get a lot for your money with these. And I have to say, Renee, if you take a look underneath, it's got a steel underbelly. Now you shouldn't underestimate that, because if you have a vermin problem on your glamping site, and it does happen, believe me, mice or rats get in, it isn't very good. I'm afraid the mood music changes no end with your clientele. I can imagine.
So is there an advantage to having it on the wheels? Well, instead of flat on the ground?
Yeah, there's a lot of advantage. One is that it's 870 millimetres above the ground.
Oh, wow.
So if you're in a flood zone, and a third of the country is in England...
That is true.
You've not got a problem, as long as it does not flood deeply. Yeah. But if it does, we do floating versions, which will float as high as you like.
Wow.
But under here, you've got a complete tin bottom.
Okay.
So no vermin can get in.
All right.
Because they're very cunning things, vermin. Yeah. They'll try and climb the wheels and get in any way they can. Right. But I've heard horror stories where every time you inspect your shepherd's hut, there's mice droppings all over the bed linen. Now that ain't very good, is it?
That is not, and not very romantic either.
Yeah. Okay, let's show you a few more. Now all these here are all ready to go out. PVC doors and windows. Oh, here's a lovely one. Here's one with a balcony, Renee.
We have a great selection going on here.
Yeah, absolutely. Please, after you. A little wider with the steps here.
Yeah, this is, I can see a barbecue here, maybe some chairs, some plants.
Yeah, and you can have a roof over this. Some people, I mean wedding venues and the like, normally have half roofs. So if it's raining, you can sit under a shelter.
Still be with it, no matter what the weather is.
Or you can have a full roof, of course, or a bigger balcony. Some are huge, these balconies. Let's take a look inside.
So this one is very nicely decorated.
Yes.
You can really get a sense of what you can do with the shepherd's huts.
Yeah, I love this.
This is
I
great.
love this,
Do many customers prefer a fireplace?
Here, this one is a bioethanol. Okay. The chimney really is not necessary. It's good for looks, but they're not necessary. So that can go on a stand, or it can sit there. Or you could put a wood burner in, or a diesel heater for heating, or electricity heaters and the like. This one here is 18'6" long by 7'4" or something.
Which is a great size. And I have a very retro feeling with this.
It's called the retro.
Does everything come together with this?
You get everything.
When you buy this?
You get everything you need.
All right.
The bed on this one is that way on. Its width ways on, Renee.
All right.
But some clients like them lengthways on, so each person in the double bed can get down to go to the toilet, for example.
Okay.
We do other ones that are the other way around, and you can actually get out both sides. So they're great. Yeah. Lots of windows.
It's very cozy.
Yeah, it's nice and light because there's 4 windows.
Yeah.
We've got a breakfast bar here.
Yeah.
Renee, which is
nice. Is this granite?
It's granite, yeah,
oh,
yeah.
I like that.
On lovely steel supports.
Yeah, that's nice.
Everything about these huts are solid, and the insulation, Renee, is second to none because we've got 40 mil of rock wool insulation throughout, deeper under the floor actually, in the ceiling.
Yeah.
And we've got 40 mil. Then we've got a thermal wrap, which is 4 millimeters. It's like a space age silver wrap that's insulated, and that makes it equivalent to another 40 mil. So you've got an equivalent to about 80 millimeters of insulation.
So I guess they probably stay warm during the winter and cool in the summers.
For sure. Oh, and there's an added bonus, Renee, as well. They're soundproof.
Ah, yeah.
You're not going to hear. You aren't going to hear your neighbours because the insulation will also insulate against sound. Okay. So you won't hear your neighbours because they're so good. You can play your piano or your violin in one. No one's going to hear you.
You could have a music studio.
That's right.
Good idea.
One thing that I will point out here: these are triple glazed.
Okay.
So they're really, they're about 20% better than double glazed.
Yeah.
But every little bit counts. Now there's a super bathroom here. If you want to take a look.
Yeah. Bathroom is very, very spacious. Lots of storage and a nice shower.
What's the mirror at?
Nice shower cabin. It's very cozy. Yeah, I like this one.
I mean, the colours.
This one's nice.
Yeah, the colours of this one, because we called it the retro.
Yeah.
Are bright orange and green.
It makes it vibrant.
Yes, it's like a 1950s. Yeah, it's a 1950s look, isn't it?
I think it's great. It's amazing.
Lots of storage under
here.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
Wow, that is great. This is really nice in here.
This is a great one, isn't it?
It is. How big is this one?
This is 18 feet.
Okay.
By just under 8. Under 8. But if you notice here, we've got this wonderful bed that's the other way around. So both persons can actually get down the side of the bed, and there's this fantastic teak wood detail at the end. Right. It's a headboard on steroids, really, because it's huge.
Yeah, I like the idea that both can come in and out.
And notice those lovely side cabinets. You can have your a lamp on there. You can charge your phone on either one of those.
It is so smooth too.
Yeah, you can put your tea on it.
And tell me about the lights.
Yeah, this is down lights. Yeah, these are down lights.
And this one does not have a kitchen. This will just have a kitchen bar.
Well, that's right. It's got what we call maybe a breakfast type bar or a coffee counter here. There's room for a fridge here, and there's a drawer here. For whatever you want in there, but this is all granite.
I love
you can cook in here.
Color.
Yeah, you can put some cooker. You can put an electric cooker in.
And the bathroom is very nice. So it has a floating toilet.
It's got a floating toilet.
Lots of space. We still have not removed all the tape, of course, but it will come delivered without if you would like.
It needs just cleaning up.
We
do that because we just transported it. So
right, I think this is my favourite one. It is very nicely made.
There's some generous shelves there as well above the floating toilet.
Right, enough for towels and toiletries.
And the floor.
That's great.
Yeah, the floor, the skirting, and the interior door there is all grade A teak wood.
Okay, and is this also triple glazed windows?
Yes, triple glazed windows.
All right, to keep the heat in and the cool out. Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right. This one's great.
Yeah, isn't it lovely? Yeah.
Very, very pretty.
I mean, the 21 footer is almost the same, but that's a little bigger, of course. This is 18 feet. So there we are. Nice shelf, practical shelf above the door as well there.
All right.
And if you take a look at these wonderful, traditional looking light switches with the brass insets.
They're beautiful.
Aren't they great?
They're very vintage.
Very vintage,
yeah. I like that.
And notice that the floor is beautiful grade A teak wood as well.
It's very smooth.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's great.
Thank you for showing me around today.
Okay, let me show you another one.
So tell me about this one. I feel like I'm in my house.
This is so exciting. Believe it or not, this is a shepherd's hut. All this area here pulls out. So when it's delivered, then it expands to full 14 feet or whatever it is. You can have a dining space here. It's got a double bed just there. Or you could have 2 bunk beds, Renee.
Oh, that's smart.
Maybe generous ones, 4-foot bunk beds here for the kids or whatever.
So this could be for a family, perfect size.
For sure, for sure.
And it also comes with a wraparound deck, correct?
Oh, huge deck. There's a huge decking that goes the whole length of it, 18 feet.
Okay, so that's still to be fitted.
Yeah, and it returns up the back of it here.
All right.
Because you've got more doors here. You've got 2 sets of double doors.
Wow.
You know, so you can walk out to your deck in each direction. Okay. And if there's a bit of wind blowing, you can close the doors that the wind's coming from and use the others. So it's great.
I like that idea. And this one comes with a full kitchen, yet to be fitted.
Yet to be completed, yeah.